So that's how we stand with 4 matches played, 2 apiece. It's all going to come down to the final singles. So much tension. How would you like to be in one of their shoes now? It's winner take all, and you'd have to say that Xuerui would be a big favourite. 2012 Olympic champion, and of course she had that horrible injury in Rio 2016. So no one is leaving here. If anything, more people are arriving, and if they arrive for the evening session, which starts, or is supposed to start in about 10 minutes, they've got a little bonus. Obviously it's going to be delayed, one of the men's semi-finals.
Court 1, third singles, Thailand, represented by Busanan ONGBRAMRUNGPHAN. Represented by Xuerui.
So here come our players. Penny for their thoughts. I watched China in the quarter-final, and I've got to say, Xuerui was back to, well, she was utterly brilliant. She won in bloodless fashion. I think to forget she's still only 27. It's not like she's past the 30s. She had that injury that we all know about. It's just great to see her back playing. I wonder what is going through Ongbamrungphan's mind now. Should have been, well, had one eye on the doubles and one ear on it, listening to the crowd, probably hoping she wouldn't have to play, but she does.
Yeah, exactly. In that doubles, it was so tight. It could have went either way at the end. Thailand played well, but China stopped them with a big win.
Six love on the head-to-heads, which gives you some idea of the task facing Ongbamrungphan here. Last met a couple of years ago. Obviously she's improved since then, the Thai. She has actually at one stage been up to 11 in the world rankings. But this is clearly the biggest match of her career so far. That 11 you see there was in August. Now she's down at 22. Graduated from Chulalongkorn University. Bronze at the Youth Olympics back in 2014. Medal at the World Juniors. She's won all over the world actually. Holland, Indonesia, Thailand. She won the Malaysia Masters at 16. So she knows what she's doing. And she's yet to drop a game. Although you would have to say that this is going up a level against her opponent today. Well, we know Lee was ranked 1. It was that phenomenal record. And she got injured in Rio. Was world number 1 for 3 years. Back on the circuit after nearly a couple of years out. Lost to Hartawan of Indonesia. Otherwise, not really had a problem. It was an excellent display though in the quarter-final. Ferry Datan from India is the man in the chair for this decider. And he will be assisted by Christoph Osterwald, the service judge. So how much more drama have we got left? We've had so much in the last, well, it's nearly 6 hours, and we've still got one full match to go.
Yes, and hopefully we can see another exciting singles right now. Tied at 2 apiece. Well, it's been fantastic badminton all around. Well, you know, Thailand has a lot of pressure on here. Well, her home crowd is behind her, so that'll give her a little boost. She played superb yesterday against Indonesia and pulled it off, so she was a hero last night. Looking on the other side, Xuerui, Olympic champion. Great to see her back from injury, though. You never know when you get an injury like that if you'll see them back, and she's in great form again.
Well, it's going to be tough for both teams, coaching staff and players, to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Thailand, represented by Busanan ONGBRAMRUNGPHAN. And on my left, China, represented by Xuerui. China to serve, love or play.
So here we go, last singles to decide who's going to go through to face Japan tomorrow.
And that stays in. A little drift from behind the tie.
Service over. 1 love.
High serve to the back. That ball, they called it in.
They have.
There is a little drift to the right of the screen as well, so at first you think it's going to go out, and sometimes you can just hold it and it comes back in. Good dig. Sails out the back, but you'll watch Xuerui, her shots that she has are incredible. She likes to get on attack. Her slices she uses so well.
Well, what a start.
Playing quick, not giving her a chance, finding the corners so well, trying to get on attack. Xuerui says, let's change the shuttle, and Busanan says, no, it's still good. Winning my points with this shuttle.
Service over. 1-4.
Great hold. A lot of deceptions. That's what you're going to see Busanan do so well. From the back of the court, but also from the front of the court. She's a tricky shot maker.
Yeah, and she's putting Lee under real pressure. Just trying to knock her out of her rhythm a little bit, and certainly she's succeeded so far.
That's out the side as well.
Yeah, and it was well left.
Well, since the Olympics, she's only played the China Masters recently in 2018. She's won that tournament, but still to get that tournament play back in, it takes some time. Oh, what a get. Fantastic.
Oh, complete miscue at the end.
Service over.
At least she
2-6.
smiled about it. Looks to have a really good temperament.
Well, she played so well during that rally. It was just a miss hit at the end. What a treat both ways. Clean. Great shots.
Play.
Oh, great attack.
Well, she's enjoying herself out there, that is for sure.
Yeah, really relaxed. Just watch how she snaps it down so quick. Good Chris Pump, really covering the whole court nicely. I watched her singles game last night. It was a huge win against Indonesia. She pulled it off. They won 3-2, so it came right down to her match. So she can handle the pressure, for sure.
Well, looks like it so far. Too good again.
Her drop shots are so tight to the net. I don't know if you can tell at this angle, but watch how she just holds it beautifully. Takes the pace off and places it so well. She does it on both sides. Really making Xuerui reach for the shuttle. That was tough to watch at the Olympics when she hurt herself against Carolina Marin. And she had to pull out the bronze medal against Okuhara. But great to see her back on court. Never want to see an injury, but when you can recover and be back on top again, it's fantastic to see.
Play.
Well, she's making some uncharacteristic errors, Lee, in the early part of this match.
9-3.
And part of the credit for that is to go to her opponent, who's mixing it up. It's made a storming start.
Yeah, exactly. Busanan really making her go to all four corners. And Xuerui just tried to force the last shot. Gets her on her backhand. Xuerui's really trying to open that up.
9.
Mistakes on her backhand that she's made. There's that shot again. Sets it up so beautifully.
Just couldn't really get there or do much with it when she did.
5-9.
Xuerui all over that one. That time she was ready for that drop shot. Really getting her, reaching deep though. Places it so well. Look at that. Just getting there. It's tough coming back from injury and out of tournament play like Xuerui has been. Take some time to get back into the rhythm.
Well, that was placed to absolute perfection.
6-9.
Fantastic hits again to the back of the court.
Well, it was a magnificent get by Lane. In the end, she comes away with the point after her opponent goes wide.
7-9.
Really reaching point cross on that one again. Just outside. Xuerui really chasing down all the shots at the net.
Lane.
Well, that sets it up so well. It's that cross-court shot that she does at first to set it up.
Stunning angle too. She cut across it.
It's that defense right there. Opens up the court and then goes cross. She's done a few of those. Xuerui gets him back, but she's really struggling on the net shot. Busanan really starting off strong.
Great rally, and she makes it, and she has an advantage of 4 points at the interval, and Thailand's hopes of making the final are very much alive still.
Yeah, nice and strong. Saw Xuerui looking for the net on that one. Pops it just over, out of reach.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Coach, return to your chair. You're on court. Seven. Late.
So, can she pick up where she left off before the interval? That's a good start.
12-7.
Xuerui got her racket on there on the backhand. Tried to snap it down into the net.
Looks towards the heavens there, Xuerui, saying, what have I done? It's not really the way we expected her to play tonight, but she's been hustled out of her stride really by the time.
Not quite sure if she should leave that one or not, but well left.
13.
Oh, great kick.
I think her eyes lit up there when she saw that coming
13.
over the net like that. Maybe just fractionally took her eye off it, tried to hit it too hard either way.
Yeah, Busanan really set that up nicely.
Point she should have won.
And she's playing really well again on her defense when she goes cross. She's a little late doing it, and it's such a tight shot. Oh, just holds it again.
It's too long though.
Xuerui looking towards the net. It was the right shot by Busanan, but too much out the back. That's what she has to do, try to get Xuerui stopping and going. And I think even with her knee, maybe a little bit of a weakness, but definitely that fake totally helps her.
That's got the crowd engaged again.
Service over, 14, yeah.
She's got a very determined look on her face. She has that from the start. You don't get too much of a read, do you, from Lee?
Well, that's wide. Again, those mistakes out the side.
15, yeah.
Quick to the net. Oh, well left.
16,
And watch that, just digging away. Gets her racket on it. Well left. She was wishing that out.
Oh, that's beautifully placed again. Slight misjudgment by Lee, but
17,
that was
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, fantastic. Watch how late she is on that one and puts it right in the corner.
I don't think too many of us expected this kind of a score line. Terrific again. Well, if she is feeling pressure,
18,
you wouldn't know
yeah.
it. She's giving Lee a bit of a lesson here in this opening game. 18-10.
She's playing fantastic, trying to get on the attack.
And after the marathon matches we've had today, we've been going for a quarter of an hour. Another
19,
very
yeah.
surprising error from the Chinese. And Ongbamrungphan is only 2 points away from the first game.
Well, that was a nice one by Xuerui. Cuts over the shuttle.
Service over,
That's what she does so well.
19.
She is rattled. She's making those unforced errors. And again, from being out of so many tournaments, it's tough to jump back in. You're expected to do well. Olympic champion, former #1. There it is again, that hold, that's what catches her.
Do you think it says something though, Charmaine, that she's listed as playing the third singles rather than the second singles?
20,
Or not?
game point.
Say that again?
11.
So do you think it says something about how the Chinese are thinking that she's playing the third singles rather than the second single?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she could play #1, but to have a third singles like that, to be so strong, it actually adds that pressure as well. So it's a tough one to do.
Well, maybe she is feeling the pressure. 21-11. Ongbamrungphan wins the first game, and for the second time in this match, Thailand are one more game away from the final. They had the chance in the doubles, couldn't take it, but their final singles player could not have started more confidently. And she has a minute or so to regroup with the coaches, and then we'll have game 2.
Code 1, 20 seconds. Code 1, 20 seconds. Second game, up or play.
So, what drama is going to unfold in game 2? Can she keep up the intensity? Because if she can, it's going to take an incredible effort from Lee to get back in this match.
Well, Busanan really came out flying in the first game. It was incredible. Great on defense, but really attacking well, placing the shots, moving around the court. If she can keep this up, she could pull it off.
I'm sure there were quite a few in the crowd that thought Thailand's chance had gone when they lost the second doubles. But she has revived their hopes. And she's 3-love ahead in the second game in the blink of an eye.
Well, the pressure with Lee Xuerui, she's making these mistakes, being out for injury. Plus, China has dominated this event for so many years. To be this close, it puts a lot of pressure on her.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. She's feeding off the crowd. The crowd are responding to the way she's playing. And Lee Xuerui has a serious problem here.
She's liking that. Excellent way to set herself up. Huge smash to put it away. Really forcing Lee Xuerui. Lee Xuerui's, I have never seen her make so many mistakes. I've watched her over the years, and Bang Ning a little worried in that seat in the back. Not really liking it. Two-time Olympic champion.
And again, that was really tame, and by her ridiculously high standards, this is not what we have come to expect. And it's only going to add to Ongbamrungphan's confidence.
And she's really putting her deep into the corners, moving her around the court so well.
And that's well wide again. She's won the first 7 points.
Really dictating the pace out there too, and she has these holds, making Lee Xuerui just a second longer to move.
Misjudgment, she's on the board.
Service over. 1-7.
But what a start. This match has only been going 21 minutes. We've had a couple of hour-and-a-half marathons. But you never count someone as good as Lee out completely. He's going to have to use all the skill and all the experience to fight back here.
And you know she can do it. You know Lee Xuerui, you don't want to give her too many opportunities because she's that good. She can dig in, pull it off. Well, it's the singles right now that for Thailand. It's incredible. Ratchanok won her game, and then Jindapol.
Into the space. And lands it again.
She's on a roll. Watch out. Busanan, again, a lot of deception. Gets her racket on it. Puts it right to the back line. You know, when you're on, you're on.
And she definitely is today.
She's just motoring around that court. Watch out.
9-2.
Body language of the former Olympic champion. It's not what you associate with her at all. Almost like she's resigned to her fate. 11-2 as they go to the interval. And Thailand on the brink here.
seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Well, if you stayed with us since the start, about 6¼ hours ago, first of all, great stamina. Secondly, it's going to all be potentially worth it if we see history made, because Thailand never ever going to have a better chance to reach a Uber Cup final. Another point. The crowd's going to count them down here. 9 more needed. At least 10 behind.
Well, Busanan, I don't know what's going on. She is coming out flying in this game. Coming down to the third singles, incredible. Really picking the corners, watch that. Nice and steady. Oh, and out the back.
Is it just because she is playing so brilliantly? Is some issue with Lee? Because she just, I'm sure she's completely trying. Just looks like she's way off her game with the standard we expect from her. Or has she just been blitzed off the course by a brilliant opponent?
I think it's a little bit of both, because I mean, she's Busanan and she can't do anything wrong at the moment. She's really flying, getting on attack, picking her spots. But Xuerui, after being out over a year, it's so difficult. This pressure that she has on herself, testing out her knee. She knows she can do it. She already won a tournament in 2018, so she's that good to do it, but mentally, it's tough.
Yeah, on the Lingshu China Masters. And that's long again.
So many mistakes. Olympic champion back in 2012, but 2-time silver medalist. And you know who beat her back in 2013? It was Ratchanok Intanon.
It's an irony there, as we saw Intanon earlier. That's a good shot, just to remind us what she's capable of, but she needs a few more of those.
Yeah, she has a beautiful stroke. Watch how quick she just cuts it. So fast.
Reached the semi-finals in 2012, Thailand. Remains their best effort in the Uber Cup. Quarters a couple of years ago.
Oh, great attack again.
Oh, well, that was a bit of deja vu. That's 2 to the backhand side in the space of a minute from Lee.
Good defense. This is what she's so good at.
Can she possibly come back from so far behind? Never say never. Another point ticked off. Another point nearer. 6 more now.
15-1.
And if you had to pick a point to sum up the match so far, that would be pretty close. She's been so consistent from that kind of range.
Yeah, she's incredible, keeping the pressure on. So fast out there. She can't do anything wrong right now. Excellent cross. What a reach. Oh, beautiful cross court. Wow.
And in the end, Lee blinks first.
Well, Busanan, incredible out there. She's digging everything back.
16-5.
Watch her, backhand, forehand, smash, net. She has everything today. Xuerui lets that drop too low and into the net.
Ready to serve?
Finds another beauty. 4 more points and counting.
Well, she's loving the crowd out there. Watch this. Beautiful backhand. Wow, incredible.
Can't tell you, can't stress enough the enormity of this. Thailand on the brink of their first ever final. China on the brink of not making the final for the first time. And for Thailand to potentially do it on home soil, all the sweeter. Another one into the net, another point closer. 3 more.
Oh, coaches are having a hard time right now, but definitely the girl on the far side from Thailand playing phenomenally, just digging deep. Best of her career.
Yeah, the stony face told you all you needed to know.
Service over. 6.
Little break
18.
in the run of winning points, but still a massive lead. And only 3 more needed.
Oh, what a flick. She's made so many unforced errors, Xuerui. She feels that pressure on her. So tough for her to come back from injury, having a big match like this.
Service over.
Well, Xuerui winning that point, but Busanan playing incredible, just going corner to corner. I don't think anything can stop her.
The roof of this auditorium might come off in a minute's time, you know.
Oh, that's out.
It's long, and she has 13 match points to get Thailand into the final of the Yuba Cup for the first time in their history.
Unbelievable. She just came out flying in this game. The pressure that she has, you can never tell.
Anticlimax, but you've got 12 more chances.
8. 20.
You can feel it in the stadium, how quiet they get. Thailand's on the edge of their seats. Oh, she played it. I think that was going out.
I did too.
Oh, there she goes. So confident, though, in her shorts.
Oh, it's in, it's on the line.
Whew.
9.
And Lee saved another match point by a matter of millimeters. And now she wants to change the shuttle. No one said it would be easy.
Oh, Busanan really playing excellent out there. Total control, very impressive. There it is. Fantastic shots.
It's out!
Yes.
She's done it! She's taken her country to the final of the Yuba Cup. And now we have a court invasion. What a performance! Lee shakes the hand of the umpire and the service judge very sportingly. It's the greatest day in women's Thailand's history as far as badminton's concerned. Lee was never at the races. Absolutely astonishing. Thought their chance may have gone when they lost the second doubles. But in a match lasting barely half an hour, she turned the form book on her head. She couldn't have played better, really, could she? Impossible.
No, she couldn't have. Tears of joy right there, Busanan. She came out flying. She knew what she had to do. Attack so well. All over the court. Great net. Change of directions. Really put the hold on Xuerui. What a game to do it. Here on hometown, history is made.
Match won by Thailand.
32 minutes.
21-9.
21-11, 21-9. And we will see her and the rest of her teammates tomorrow in the Yuba Cup final against Japan.
Wow, the singles really came on strong. It started with Ratchatnak Intanon winning that one, and then Jindapol. The doubles played well, but boy, the singles, the depth that Thailand has right now, unbelievable.
Going to be a cracking final tomorrow. The first time ever that China have not qualified for the final of the Uber Cup.
Huge smiles.
Well, talk about a contrast of emotions. Lee probably can't wait to get off there.
Big smiles. They're the heroes this time.
They've got and enjoyed fantastic support from the crowd all day, in fact all through this tournament.
Well, they have a good shot against Japan tomorrow. They have a solid team, but if they can play like they did today, watch out.
Yeah, I'm going to save some of that energy for tomorrow. I think that should be a really good final, actually.
Well, it's incredible. They're giving big claps to the fans way up in the stands with the clappers. Huge support system here. And there's the hero coming back to court, Busanan. Big hugs.
I wonder if they really thought at the start of the week that they could make the final. Possibly, but as you mentioned, they've got a lot of players inside the top 30 or 40. And when you've got the quality they have, the likes of Intanon and Jindapol, always got a chance.
Oh, absolutely. That's the depth they have here, the quality of badminton. There's Rexy, the president of Thailand Badminton, getting into it. City of angels, and the support they have here, it's incredible.
Just about everyone associated with the Thai teams on the court. And look at the photographers, there's an army of them getting these still photos. There they are.
Well, this is a huge win to upset China at home. That's incredible. Going into the finals tomorrow against Japan. Well done.
Right, let's check the order of play results. And we started off with Intanon coming from behind to beat Chen Yufei. That was 1-0 to Thailand. It was levelled up when Chen and Yufan won the first women's doubles in less than an hour. Yet an excellent performance from Jindapol, again coming from a game down to take out Gao and restore Thailand's lead. It was 2-2 shortly after. Say shortly, that women's doubles match lasted close to 2 hours. Huang and Tang levelled up, but then, as we've just seen, after superb display from Ongbamrungphan, 2-0 against Lee in barely half an hour, taking Thailand through to their first ever Uber Cup final. And everyone in the crowd has got their phone out, taking their selfies. Really want the Thai players to leave the court, but they're going to have to, because of course we've got more action coming your way very shortly as we look at the Uber Cup scenario. Japan versus Thailand tomorrow. Japan having come through with a 3-1 victory over South Korea earlier on today. But the Thailand-China match was the marathon. And it's gone on for around about 6.5 hours, and no one who's here will ever forget it, because the vast majority obviously siding with the Thais. Well, let's have a look at our upcoming action. A little later than scheduled, Thomas Cup semi-finals, Japan against Denmark. Follow that if you can. You probably can, Jill Clark.
I think it's going to be difficult. Wasn't that absolutely tremendous? Yes, so as you can see this evening, starting now, are the winners of the Thomas Cup from the last two competitions. It's the defending champions Denmark up against the winners from 2014, Japan. So as far as the draw is concerned, well, Japan came through in yesterday's quarterfinal 3-1 against France, who were contesting their second quarterfinal in only their third appearance at the Thomas Cup finals. Denmark, as you can see, didn't drop a match in their victory against the two-time beaten finalist Korea. In the top half of the draw, it's a battle between the two most successful nations in the history of the Thomas Cup. Indonesia, the 13-time winners, against China, the 9-time winners. So as far as our semi-final tie is concerned, Denmark against Japan. Well, there's been one or two surprises in the lineup. We're starting as expected with Kento Momota. The former world number 2 is up against the current world number 1 and reigning world champion Victor Axelsen. Then the first men's doubles, and Komura and Sonoda, the bronze medalists from last year's World Championships. And here's the first surprise in the Danish selection. Mathias Bo and Mads Conrad, a scratch pairing. The only time they played previously was in the last Thomas Cup campaign, when of course Denmark went on to win. They played the quarterfinal and the semi-final. Next up, it will be the second men's singles, and Kenta Nishimoto, a beaten finalist at last year's French Open, is up against Hans Christian Wietingrus, who of course won the 5th match of the final 2 years ago against Indonesia. Then it's the second men's doubles, and here's a surprise for Japan. Inoue and Kaneko are up against the European champions Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen. Then if we need to get down to that 5th match, the third men's singles, and all of us here hope we will get down to that 5th match, Tsuneyama of Japan will play against the former world number 2, Jan O Jorgensen. So here are the two magnificent trophies, the Thomas and the Uber Cups. Well, Denmark rewrote the record books 2 years ago by becoming the first nation outside of Asia to actually lift that magnificent trophy that we've just seen. Delighted to say that